Have you ever wondered why some pickup trucks built 20 or even 30 years ago are still hauling heavy loads every single day, while many brand new SUVs are already facing expensive repairs after just a few years? In today's automotive world, flashy technology, giant touchscreens, and luxury interiors often steal the spotlight. But what if the toughest vehicles on the road are actually the ones everyone forgot about? These are the pickup trucks that refuse to die. They may not have the latest gadgets or futuristic styling, but they've earned legendary reputations for reliability, durability, and the ability to rack up hundreds of thousands of miles with proper maintenance. Today, we're counting down 5 forgotten pickup trucks that continue to outlast many modern SUVs, proving that sometimes older really is better. Make sure you stick around until the end, because our number 1 pick has become a legend among mechanics and longtime truck owners. Modern SUVs have come a long way in terms of comfort and technology. Features like massive infotainment screens, digital dashboards, adaptive cruise control, and advanced driver assistance systems have become standard on many new models. While these features certainly make driving more enjoyable, they also introduce more complexity. More electronics mean more components that can eventually fail, and repairs often come with eye-watering bills. Older pickup trucks, on the other hand, were designed with a much simpler philosophy. They prioritized durability, dependable engines, strong frames, and mechanical simplicity over luxury. That's one of the biggest reasons so many of these trucks are still on the road today, long after newer vehicles have been retired. Let's begin with the first-generation Toyota Tacoma, a truck that has quietly earned one of the strongest reputations for reliability in automotive history. Produced from the mid-1990s through the early 2000s, the first-generation Tacoma wasn't the most powerful pickup in its class, nor was it the most luxurious. Instead, Toyota focused on building a truck that owners could depend on year after year. That decision paid off in a big way. Even today, it's common to find Tacomas with well over 300,000 miles on the odometer, and some have even crossed the 500,000-mile mark with nothing more than regular maintenance. One of the biggest reasons behind the Tacoma's legendary durability is its incredibly reliable engine lineup. Whether buyers chose the fuel-efficient 4-cylinder or the more powerful V6, both engines earned praise for their ability to withstand years of hard work. Combined with dependable manual and automatic transmissions, these trucks became favorites among contractors, outdoor enthusiasts, and anyone who needed a dependable vehicle that simply refused to quit. Owners frequently report that basic maintenance, like oil changes, timing belt replacements on certain models, and routine inspections, are often all that's needed to keep these trucks running smoothly for decades. The Tacoma also offered exceptional off-road capability, especially in 4-wheel drive configurations. Its rugged suspension, durable frame, and excellent ground clearance made it a favorite among campers, hunters, and overlanding enthusiasts. Even after years of abuse on rough trails, many examples continue to perform remarkably well. While some early models experienced frame rust issues in certain regions, Toyota addressed the problem with recalls and frame replacement programs, further strengthening the truck's reputation for standing behind its products. For buyers searching the used market today, a well-maintained first-generation Tacoma remains one of the safest investments in the pickup world, even if prices are surprisingly high due to strong demand. Compared to many new SUVs packed with expensive electronic systems, the Tacoma's straightforward mechanical design gives it a major advantage in long-term ownership costs. Repairs are generally easier, replacement parts are widely available, and experienced mechanics know these trucks inside and out. That's why many owners choose to keep driving them instead of upgrading to newer vehicles. They know that reliability is often worth far more than having the newest technology. But while Toyota often receives most of the attention, another forgotten pickup deserves just as much respect. It may not command sky-high resale values or dominate headlines, but this next truck quietly built a reputation as one of America's toughest compact pickups. For years, it served families, farmers, small business owners, and tradespeople without demanding much in return. Even today, thousands of them continue working every single day, proving that durability doesn't always come with a premium price tag. The next truck on our list is the Ford Ranger, particularly the models built from the late 1990s through 2011. While today's Ranger has returned with modern styling and advanced technology, many truck enthusiasts still believe the older generation was built to last longer. These Rangers weren't flashy, and they certainly weren't packed with luxury features, but they earned a reputation for being dependable workhorses that could handle years of daily abuse without complaining. Whether they were used on construction sites, farms, or simply as reliable daily drivers, these compact pickups proved that simplicity often leads to longevity. One of the biggest reasons the older Ford Ranger became so respected was its proven engine lineup. The 2.3-liter four-cylinder became famous for its fuel efficiency and durability, while the legendary 4.0-liter V6 delivered stronger performance for drivers who needed extra power. With proper maintenance, both engines were capable of reaching well beyond 250,000 miles, and many owners proudly report crossing the 300,000-mile mark. Paired with durable manual and automatic transmissions, these trucks became known for requiring very little beyond routine maintenance. Oil changes, brake service, and occasional suspension repairs were often enough to keep them running for decades. The Ranger's compact size also made it incredibly practical. Unlike today's larger pickups, it was easy to maneuver through crowded city streets, fit into tight parking spaces, and still haul equipment, furniture, or weekend adventure gear. Its strong ladder frame provided impressive durability, while its suspension was designed to withstand rough roads and heavy use. Although it wasn't built for massive towing like full-size trucks, it handled light trailers, boats, and work equipment with confidence, making it an ideal choice for countless small business owners. Of course, no vehicle is perfect. Older Rangers can develop rust in regions where road salt is common, and higher mileage examples may eventually need suspension components, wheel bearings, or cooling system repairs. However, these issues are generally affordable to fix compared to the complex electronic failures that can affect many modern SUVs. Parts remain inexpensive and widely available, which is another reason these trucks continue to survive long after many newer vehicles have disappeared from the road. The used market has also begun recognizing the Ranger's value. Clean, low-mileage examples are becoming harder to find because owners often refuse to sell them. Those who do purchase one are frequently surprised by how dependable these trucks remain even after 2 decades of service. For buyers looking for an affordable, reliable pickup that can still handle everyday tasks, the older Ford Ranger continues to be one of the smartest choices available. Moving from compact pickups to full-size legends, our third forgotten truck is one that helped define American reliability for an entire generation. The 1999 to 2006 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 became one of the best-selling pickups in the country, and for good reason. While newer Silverados are loaded with advanced technology and luxury features, many experienced truck owners still praise this generation for its incredible durability. It was built during an era when trucks were engineered to work hard, every day, without unnecessary complexity, and that reputation continues to attract buyers even today. At the heart of the Silverado's success were General Motors' legendary Vortec V8 engines. The 4.8-liter and 5.3-liter V8s became known for their impressive balance of power, reliability, and relatively low maintenance costs. These engines routinely surpassed 300,000 miles when properly maintained, and many examples continue running strong with their original powertrains. Whether hauling construction materials, towing campers, or serving as dependable family vehicles, these Silverados consistently proved they could handle almost anything owners threw at them. Another reason these trucks have aged so well is their rugged construction. The chassis was designed for demanding work, the suspension offered a comfortable ride without sacrificing durability, and the interiors, while simple by today's standards, held up surprisingly well over years of use. Replacement parts remain affordable. Independent mechanics are familiar with every aspect of these trucks, and repairs are generally straightforward. For many owners, that combination of reliability, capability, and low ownership costs makes this generation of Silverado one of the greatest full-size pickups ever built. As dependable as the Silverado has proven to be, it isn't the only overlooked pickup capable of lasting for hundreds of thousands of miles. Our fourth truck is one that often gets overshadowed by Toyota and Ford. Yet those who own one know just how incredibly tough it can be. We're talking about the Nissan Frontier D40, produced from 2005 through 2021. While many buyers overlook the Frontier because its design changed very little over the years, that was actually one of its greatest strengths. Nissan chose to refine a proven platform instead of constantly redesigning it, resulting in a truck that became known for reliability rather than flashy styling. Under the hood, the Frontier offered durable 4-cylinder and V6 engines, with the 4.0-liter V6 becoming the favorite among truck enthusiasts. It produced strong horsepower, respectable towing capability, and, most importantly, excellent long-term durability. Many owners have driven these trucks well beyond 250,000 miles with nothing more than regular maintenance. The Frontier's body-on-frame construction, sturdy suspension, and dependable drivetrain allowed it to handle daily commuting during the week and challenging off-road trails on the weekend. Whether it was hauling equipment for work or towing a small camper for a family vacation, the Frontier consistently proved it was built for real-world use. Like every vehicle, the Frontier had a few issues buyers should be aware of. Early models experienced a well-known transmission cooler problem, commonly called the strawberry milkshake of death, where coolant could mix with transmission fluid. Fortunately, this issue affected only certain model years, and many trucks have already been repaired with updated components. Later models became significantly more reliable, and today they are considered among the best values in the used truck market. Because they don't command the same resale prices as a Toyota Tacoma, buyers can often find a well-maintained Frontier for thousands of dollars less, while still getting years of dependable service. The Frontier also demonstrates an important lesson about vehicle ownership. Sometimes, the most reliable vehicle isn't the one receiving the most attention online. While many buyers chase the latest trends, experienced mechanics often recommend vehicles with proven track records instead of flashy new technology. That's exactly why the Frontier has developed such a loyal following. It may not receive the headlines, but it quietly continues doing exactly what a pickup truck is supposed to do: work hard every single day. That brings us to the final truck on our list, and it may surprise some viewers. When people think about pickup trucks, Honda usually isn't the first brand that comes to mind. However, the first-generation Honda Ridgeline, introduced in 2006, challenged traditional ideas about what a pickup could be. Instead of using a conventional body-on-frame design, Honda built the Ridgeline with a unibody platform, giving it a smoother ride, better handling, and excellent everyday comfort. At first, many truck enthusiasts dismissed it because it looked different from traditional pickups. But over time, owners discovered something remarkable. It was one of the most dependable trucks Honda had ever built. Power came from Honda's legendary 3.5-liter V6 engine, an engine already proven in several Honda and Acura models. Known for its smooth performance and exceptional reliability, this powertrain regularly exceeded 250,000 miles with proper maintenance. The Ridgeline also featured one of the most innovative cargo beds in the segment, including a lockable in-bed trunk that provided secure storage for tools, luggage, or valuable equipment. Combined with its dual-action tailgate and spacious interior, it offered practicality that many competitors simply couldn't match. Although it wasn't designed for extreme towing or heavy-duty construction work, the Ridgeline excelled as an everyday pickup. Families appreciated its comfortable ride, commuters enjoyed its car-like handling, and weekend adventurers loved its versatility. Maintenance costs remained relatively low, and because Honda had already perfected much of the underlying technology, major mechanical failures were uncommon. Even today, many first-generation Ridgelines continue to serve their original owners, proving that reliability isn't always about brute strength. It can also come from smart engineering and thoughtful design. When you compare these 5 forgotten pickups to many modern SUVs, a clear pattern begins to emerge. Today's SUVs certainly offer impressive technology, luxurious interiors, and advanced safety features, but they also rely on increasingly complex electronics and expensive components. As these vehicles age, repair costs can rise dramatically. In contrast, these older pickups were built during a time when mechanical simplicity, durability, and ease of maintenance were top priorities. That philosophy has allowed countless examples to remain on the road decades after they first left the factory, often with odometers showing 300,000 miles or more. So, which forgotten pickup deserves the title of the ultimate long-lasting truck? The answer depends on your needs. If legendary reliability is your top priority, the first-generation Toyota Tacoma remains hard to beat. If you're looking for exceptional value, the Ford Ranger and Nissan Frontier offer incredible durability without commanding sky-high prices. Need full-size capability? The Chevrolet Silverado 1500 continues to prove why it's considered an American classic. And if everyday comfort and Honda reliability matter most, the first-generation Ridgeline is an outstanding choice that deserves far more recognition than it receives. No matter which one you choose, these trucks prove that age doesn't always mean outdated. Sometimes, the vehicles that everyone forgot become the ones that stand the test of time. If you enjoyed this countdown, let us know in the comments which pickup you trust the most, and whether there's another forgotten truck that deserves a place on this list. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next deep dive into the world's toughest and most reliable vehicles.